Air Force Aid Society Disaster Response. Today I will discuss the different types of disasters you may encounter, how Air Force Aid Society plays a part in assisting, developing your disaster plan, and other agencies that can assist during a disaster. Given the flying mission at most Air Force installations, you have to expect and be ready that at some point there'll be an aircraft incident. It could be a plane hitting a hangar or even base housing. Back in 2005, we had a C-130 crash in Albania and lost 9 active duty Air Force members. 5 were married and 4 were single. For the single members, we were not asked to provide any assistance, but for the deceased personnel who were married, we were asked to bring in the spouse's parents for support. Please keep in mind, if you get requests in situations like this to bring in friends and family for memorial services, Air Force Aid Society may not support these requests. As you can see, there are many different types of disasters you may encounter, and we want to make sure that when a disaster strikes, you know what to do. We often get requests to send service members into a disaster area because they want to help out family. In situations like this, we'll never send someone into a disaster area until the area is safe and there's an emergent need to have the service member there. Many natural disasters will result in evacuations, and when evacuations occur, you need to know how to react. The first thing you must do is get all pertinent information to be able to articulate the need to Headquarters Air Force Aid Society. If the situation occurs after normal duty hours, we ask that you contact the after-hours caseworker from Headquarters Air Force Aid Society. When we are notified, we'll make a decision on what type of assistance we'll offer based on the information we receive from you. Normally, we'll set the policy to issue between $300 for single service members and $600 for families to take care of immediate needs. For example, food and incidentals. All other requests for assistance will be done on a case-by-case basis. If evacuation orders are issued and you know the base the personnel are evacuating to, it would be a good idea to make contact with that base and let them know guidance has been put out by Air Force Aid Society headquarters and the type of assistance already given at the departing base. Most of the personnel who are evacuated on orders will have the opportunity to get an advance pay prior to departure, which will be directly deposited in their bank account, so there should not be many requests for assistance during the evacuation. They can also use their government travel card. If your normal work location is not available due to the circumstances of the disaster, Headquarters Air Force Aid Society will look at setting up an alternate location to get the job done. This may include, but not limited to, renting a space at a local hotel and provide phones and computers so you can process Air Force Aid Society cases. Make sure if you don't have internet connection and issue manual assistance, you have to have a spreadsheet to capture demographic information from service members who are assisted. Additionally, make sure you have manual promissory notes for the members to sign upon receiving their assistance. When developing your disaster plan, here are some things to keep in mind. Start by reviewing current Airmen and Family Readiness Center and base plans, and also Section 7 of the Air Force Aid Society Operations Guide. Meet with the DP and casualty assistance representatives on potential risks. Meet with services, finance, BX, and club to see how they can assist during a disaster. It may be opening the dining facility to individuals on base, maybe finance to be able to assist in dispersing mass cash assistance, or the BX to assist in cashing checks. You need to maintain a disaster kit in the Airmen and Family Readiness Center, so at a moment's notice you can grab it and proceed to an alternate location to set up and provide assistance. Get with the local and MAGCOM manpower folks so they can identify non-essential personnel to assist in case of a disaster. Always conclude with a disaster scenario and include Air Force Aid Society as part of the scenario, as we will give you guidance on what we would do if it was a real-world disaster. The next thing you'll have to do is publicize your plan. Make sure the Airmen and Family Readiness Center staff is briefed on the plan and what role they'll play in a disaster. Attend unit commanders' calls, first sergeants' meetings, to let them know of Air Force Aid Society procedures during a disaster. Make sure commanders understand how they fit in and what Air Force Aid Society can do for their people. Make sure you contact the base public affairs office so they can utilize print media as well as social media to publicize the plan. Use as many resources on base so when the time comes they can assist in getting the word out. Some other agencies that are a big help during disasters are the American Red Cross, who can assist with food and temporary lodging, and sometimes even monetary assistance. Salvation Army can provide field kitchens, pastoral care, and counselors on hand to assist. FEMA can provide monetary assistance and trailers for more long-term living and intake for long-term financial assistance. Keep in mind that if you have any items damaged on base, you can meet with the JAG office to file a claim. Always remember to keep us informed at Headquarters Air Force Aid Society during a disaster so we can assist in the time of need. Additional information regarding disaster response can be found in Section 7 of the Air Force Aid Society Operations Guide.